So, 2025 has already been wild when it comes to movies, and we're only just getting started. Welcome back, guys, to 10 Binge. In this video, I've put together 10 of the best new movies you should totally check out this year. Some are underrated, some are already making waves, and a few might surprise you. So, let's jump right into it. For number 10. The Electric State of 2025, and honestly, it was a pretty cool ride. It's around 2 hours and 5 minutes long, and while the rating is 5.9 out of 10, I'd say it's still worth checking out if you're into sci-fi stuff. The story follows this orphaned girl, Michelle, who hits the road with a mysterious robot named Cosmo. She's trying to find her long-lost brother, and along the way, she teams up with a smuggler and his funny robot sidekick. The world they travel through is kinda wild. Super futuristic but broken, filled with abandoned tech and strange landscapes. What I liked is that even though the movie isn't perfect, it has this emotional core that keeps you hooked. It's not just about cool visuals, which it has plenty of. If you're okay with a few slow moments here and there, The Electric State might surprise you. Moving to number 9. A Working Man of 2025, it's about 1 hour and 56 minutes long, and it's sitting at a 6 out of 10 rating. Not amazing, but not bad either. The story's about this guy named Levon Cade, played by Jason Statham. He's left his old life behind. Used to be this badass in counterterrorism, and now he's just working construction, trying to be a good dad and live a normal life. But of course, things don't stay quiet for long. When a local girl goes missing, he's dragged back into the kind of dangerous stuff he used to handle, and man, he's still got it. It's exactly what you expect from a Statham movie. Lots of action, a few emotional moments, and him just being a total machine when it comes to fighting. So yeah, if you're into those no-nonsense action thrillers with a tough guy doing what he does best, A Working Man is worth a shot. Now, number 8. A Minecraft movie of 2025, and honestly, it was way more fun than I expected. It runs for 1 hour and 41 minutes and has a 6 out of 10 rating, which feels about right for a movie that's this goofy and creative. The story follows 4 total misfits who suddenly get sucked into this weird blocky world. Yep, the Minecraft universe. It's full of all the stuff you'd expect. Pixelated landscapes, mobs, crafting tables, the whole deal. And to find their way back home, they've got to learn how to survive, build, and fight, all with help from this super random but kinda awesome expert crafter. What makes it work is how much it leans into the imagination and chaos of the game. It's silly, sure, but in the best way. So yeah, if you're a Minecraft fan, or even if you're not, this is a fun one to throw on. For number 7. The Monkey of 2025, and it's one of those horror movies that gets under your skin in a weird way. It runs for 1 hour and 38 minutes, and it's got a 6.1 out of 10 rating. Not bad at all for something this strange. The plot's simple but creepy. Twin brothers Bill and Hal find this old creepy monkey toy in their attic, the kind that claps little cymbals together. And every time it claps, something awful happens. Like, we're talking gruesome, unexplained deaths. So naturally, the boys try to get rid of it and move on with life. But here's where it gets interesting. Years go by, they grow apart, but the darkness they thought was behind them might not be gone after all. It's not just your typical jump scare horror, but give the monkey a shot. Next up, number 6. Last Breath of 2025, it's only 1 hour and 33 minutes, but man, it keeps you locked in the whole time. It's rated 6.6 out of 10 rating. And honestly, that feels fair. Maybe even a little low considering how tense it was. This one's based on a true story, where a group of deep-sea divers, and during a routine job, one of their crew ends up trapped way down, like hundreds of feet under the ocean. And there's a storm raging above. Zero visibility, no time, no guarantees. You're just sitting there watching this diver fight to stay alive with almost no oxygen, while the rest of the team is racing against the clock trying to get to him. The underwater scenes are crazy intense. You can almost feel the pressure literally and emotionally. Terrifying in a quiet, claustrophobic kind of way, which makes this one's worth checking out. Moving to number 5. The Amateur of 2025, this one had me locked in. It runs for 2 hours and 3 minutes, and it's sitting at a 6.7 out of 10 rating. Not too shabby for a slow-burn spy thriller. The plot kicks off with a tragic bang. This guy works as a codebreaker for the CIA, just doing his quiet behind-the-scenes job. But when his wife is killed in a terrorist attack in London, and the agency refuses to act, something in him snaps. So he decides to go full rogue and handle it himself. And the best part, he's not some trained assassin or field agent, he's just a regular guy with a brain for decoding and a whole lot of grief. You really feel that desperation and anger driving him the whole way through. If you're into stories where an underdog takes on a system way bigger than him, then The Amateur might hit the spot. Definitely worth checking out. Coming up next, number 4. The Gorge of 2025, and I wasn't expecting it to hit as hard as it did. It's a 2-hour and 7-minute ride, and it's got a 6.7 out of 10 rating, which feels about right, though I think it deserves a little more love. The story's about 2 elite operatives, total opposites, who are sent to protect different sides of this mysterious, heavily guarded gorge. And you're thinking, okay, classic enemies on a mission stuff. But then something dark starts to rise from within the gorge, and they're forced to put aside everything – orders, rivalry, even pride – to survive whatever the hell is coming. As the 2 characters start relying on each other, you see real trust and connection grow between them. So the gorge might surprise you in a good way. Now, number 3, the Life List of 2025 with a 2-hour and 3-minute and a rating 6.9 out of 10. Yeah, that score fits, maybe even a bit underrated if you're into emotional, personal stories. It's about this woman who stumbles back into her old childhood dreams, the stuff she used to believe in before life got messy. She decides to actually go after them, to see what happens. But instead of everything going according to plan, it takes her on this totally unexpected journey that's full of surprises, changes, and a few moments that really make you think. It's not some cheesy, everything works out perfectly kind of story. So yeah, if you're ever in the mood for something heartfelt, a little bit nostalgic, and totally human, the Life List is worth the watch. As for number 2, Mickey 17 of 2025, and man, this one's wild. It runs for 2 hours and 17 minutes and has a 6.9 out of 10 rating. Not bad at all for a sci-fi flick that's both weird and kinda deep. The story follows Mickey. He's what they call an expendable. Basically, whenever the human crew needs to do something super dangerous during their space mission, they just send Mickey. And if he dies, no big deal. They just regenerate a new version of him with all his memories. This time, Mickey gets sent to explore this icy, hostile planet during a mission to colonize space. But of course, things start getting real complicated when his latest version begins questioning everything, including why he keeps getting thrown into these deadly situations over and over again. Mickey 17 is worth checking out. Just be ready. This one gets a little mind-bendy in the best way. And finally, number 1 on the list. Companion of 2025, this one took a turn I didn't see coming. It's a tight 1 hour and 37 minutes long, and it's got a solid 7 out of 10 rating, which totally makes sense once you see where it goes. It starts off simple. A group of friends heads out for a chill weekend at this remote cabin in the woods. You know, classic setup. Bonfires, drinks, good vibes. But then stuff starts feeling off. And then the big reveal hits. One of them isn't who they say they are. From there, things just spiral. It's intense, it's creepy, and it keeps you on edge the whole time. Companion is definitely worth the watch. It's the kind of movie where you keep second-guessing everyone, and that's what makes it so fun. And that's the list. Let me know in the comments which of these movies you're most excited to watch. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're into time travel stuff, check out my latest video because you really don't want to miss it. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.